Righty ho, it's Tuesday 2nd, and now I'm just going to try and pick something up. Ooh, got it right. A bit annoyed because I was up here yesterday having a whale of a time, did me little video and went outside to the car, and it almost started and then stopped almost immediately. So I'll show you that in a second. What I have done is I started taking apart that radar, bits and pieces there. I've scrapped a few bits and odds and sods here and there. I've now got a box sorted for taking up to the vice for knocking things about, etc. Did I have a little swap round? I can't remember what I've done. Man rubbish, no, that's all still the same. That's all still the same there, although obviously I've moved bits and pieces of my bench because I'm using that down here. Right, go down here, show you what I've been doing. Looks like the car's going to be in bits, and probability is that I'm going to make a little wander in a few minutes, make a little wander towards home, because that's where I live. Now, what I have done, I'm going to chop that up on there a minute. Right, I've had to take out the starter motor, and I'm taking it out. I mean, I've had fun and games because, one, I couldn't get the bloody battery out because the battery was locked into its box so bloody tight. I mean, I know apparently it failed on the MT. It's never failed on the MOT before on a battery. But matey boy fitted it properly, and it's so bloody solid it took me over half an hour to get it out of this stupid little hole. But that gives me access slightly to the hole, and then I find underneath here somewhere, probably won't see it very well, but anyway, put me through there somewhere. There's a hole in the wing. If I'd taken the wheel off, I would have seen it. It took me ages actually to find the starter motor because it's so well hidden up above. Excuse me. Oh dear. Up above a load of pipes and bits and pieces you see there, which is to do with the power steering. And yeah, well, coil it backwards and forwards to make it nice and wibbly wobbly, and then just to be a pain in the arse, the whole thing's in the way of you trying to get at nuts and bolts and access to bits and pieces. So, I was going to bring a wire brush down, wasn't I? I will bring a wire brush down and clean that contact up. The probability is I'm probably going to get another one. I think sodding around with these things can be a bit silly, because there's that for starters. What it is that the earth strap that goes on there, so however that fits onto there, yeah, it must fit on there, something like, there is a wedge cut out there, so where that goes on to about there is a very short connection to the earth, and the earth would be like there. Sorry, you can see that. And the earth is there, and it's all in micro bits and pieces. So that's very annoying. So I've now got to try and get, make sure make sure I've got adequate photographs and things of that connection there. That post is okay. I've just had fun and games trying to get the nut off because it's now stuck in the bloody socket. That's no real big deal. I can always smack 7 barrels of Watson out of it. But hopefully he says, either I can get a part for it. It means trying to get home, so it means I might have to try and wander off towards Billingshurst. Good old Billingsbottom. Right, let's pop that back over here then. In bits. Which I'm a bit annoyed about. Really annoyed about. Needs to be a couple of inches long, that. Right, so I'm gonna bugger, there's me getting my hands dirty again after I just cleaned up nicely. Just had a damn good scrub, as they say. Right, I think that's your bloody lot, kiddies. Because I need to make way. So it's in pieces. It would have been a really simple bloody solution. Well, at least I solved it. At least I hope I solved it. The thing will be is to get another starter motor and throw it in there. The fun part being is getting bloody backwards and forwards to here, because I'm up near Horsham. Right, this is what I've done with the old jam jar. Is I've stuck it up in the air somewhat, used the forklift, jolly old forklift, bless it. It's very good to me, you know, this forklift. And then, right, so I am going to hopefully travel light. I think that's all I really need to do. Right, let's switch off. That's 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes of boredom. And let's get take a couple of pickies, I think. Jolly good fun. Let's hide from the light. Oh dear. I think I've got enough pickies of this thing. Right, bye for now. Stop recording.